We are here at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort.
We're going to take a full resort tour and a room tour, so let's get this adventure started. All-Star Movies is part of the All-Star Resorts group. There are 3 of them: sports, music, and movies. Movies was opened in January of 1999, so 25 years this year. This resort has 1,920 rooms. They're 260 square feet, and you're either going to get 2 queens, which one of them is a pull down, or you're going to get a king-size bed. They do have preferred, and those are closest to Cinema Hall, which is the main area. These rooms also can be accessible, of which they have 96 of those. You can also get connecting rooms here as well. Let's start our tour by going in the lobby. So we're on the red carpet and we're heading into the lobby. This lobby is set up like the other All-Star lobbies, where you have check-in on one side. And as you can see, they have different desks here for check-in. Sometimes a cast member will come out and meet you and ask you if you're checking in or what your needs are. This is how you would come in if you were like coming in from the airport or a bus, not a Disney bus. To the left here we have the children's area. And there's a waiting area. And there's another red carpet.
Oh yeah. And we did just see a cast member that came out and was giving cookies to people.
Yeah, where is she?
I don't know. Where is that cast member? That's the cast member we want to see.
So let's go down the lobby a little bit and we'll show you a little bit more. Over on the right, they have a board, and on that board it gives you information about some of the things in this resort that are open and what time they're open and closed, where they're located. So you can see there. Look at those cute cartoons. I think that's a progression maybe. That's the more recent animation. Something new that we saw in another resort, Value Resort, is this character clicks thing. So we're going to touch this with our magic band.
Now, we got to look over. You think you're going to look straight, but you're going to look toward the
You're
right.
going to look, there's a little camera.
All right, here we go.
If you walk straight through the lobby and to the left-hand side, you'll find this little area where there are restrooms, and they have a mailbox in here. So if you needed to mail something, maybe a postcard, this is where you would do it. They also have a fuel rod exchange here. You can actually buy them or exchange. So in these value resorts, they'll put up art or photographs, or in this case, they're clips from movies. So as you can see, there's Star Wars and Cleopatra and Bubba Gump. So they'll have that all through the lobby here. The rooms are located in 5 sections in this resort, and those sections are named after 5 Disney movies. And those are Toy Story, 101 Dalmatians, Fantasia, Love Bug, and The Mighty Ducks. Each area is themed to that movie, so we're going to take a look at each one and show you how they look. The first section we're going to take a look at is Toy Story. And if you remember from the movie, everything's oversized. So we're going to take a look at this area and show you how they've themed it.
Now, we've shown you checker sets at some of these different resorts, but nothing like this. This one is absolutely giant. And just to give you a little bit of an idea of scale, you can see the rooms in the background. Let's continue taking a look at this area. Over here,
That's a big Buzz.
we have Buzz Lightyear, and he is ginormous. He does mark the entrance to this building. Here is our friend Bo Peep. And in the back, everybody's favorite cowboy, Woody. And you can see the bottom of his shoe where he has Andy written. Want to point this out, they do have 2 checker pieces. so you can come up here and do your picture. So there's a place to stand. Yeah, another place with these checker pieces. There's Rex. Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. How's that for a Tim Allen impression? Not too good? In this area, you can see the toy soldiers that are on top of the building. They basically line this whole area. And then we've got some clouds and the sheriff's badge. Over here is the entrance to Andy's room with an enormous door. That looks really cool, and when you walk into that section, that takes you into the center area of Toy Story. They do have this little car you can sit in and take a cute picture if you want to, with the door to Andy's room in the background.
Now we're standing in the middle section, the section right outside of Cinema Hall. It's called Fantasia, and it's named after the 1940s movie Fantasia. And in this area, you're going to see theming of different figures from the movie. You're going to see brooms and the soldiers and the ballerina and the sorcerer's hat and Mickey the sorcerer at the pool. If you remember in the movie, there's a section where Mickey's in this room and these brooms are walking in with buckets of water, and that's what these broomsticks represent, the brooms that are walking in with the buckets of water. So you see them all along this side of the rooms that are in this section. Here are the tin soldiers. They're the steadfast soldiers. And the one on the far right is missing a leg because supposedly they didn't have enough tin in the factory to build his leg. But he still stands at attention. That same tin soldier longs after this ballerina, and when she's in a certain pose, she also is only showing one leg, and so he relates that to himself, and he is falling in love with her. But then there's the goblin. And the goblin lives in the Jack-in-the-Box, and he loves the ballerina.
This next area of the resort has really gone to the dogs. Of course, I mean Dalmatians. The 1961 Disney movie, 101 Dalmatians, marks or represents this area of the resort. It is right next to Cinema Hall, so let's take a look around at all the cute things that they have here. We have this cute guy looking at the TV, which of course you've already seen. This is a great little photo op here that you can sit in and take a picture. Then we've got a bunch of Dalmatians around this area. This is so cute. Over here we have Pongo. Looks like Pongo might be begging for a treat. I'm not sure. Pongo's probably about 40 feet high. And then over here we have Perdita. Look how cute. I don't think Perdita's looking for a treat.
Do you know that Perdita's owner's name is Anita?
That kind of rhymes.
Yeah.
Anita and Perdita.
Yeah.
We are right by Cinema Hall, so this is just a short walk to the main pool, dining area, etc. Right down that walkway.
Uh-oh, I see Cruella's car up there.
Time to turn the camera off. Some other really cool features here. You see bones in the walkway. And there's a seat over there that's actually shaped like a bone.
They're called canine crunchies. They have it stamped on the bones. They have rawhide and then they have the treat bones.
I think our dog would be happy with any of these. If you haven't figured it out, our next section might have something to do with hockey. The 1992 Disney movie, The Mighty Ducks, represents this area of the resort. There are two buildings here, and there is the duck pond pool that sits in the middle of the two buildings. Let's go explore a little bit. We have really, really large hockey masks that are shaped like Donald Duck. These mark the entrances to the buildings. I wonder if this is your view if you're wearing a goalkeeper's mask. It'd be really hard to see.
Looks like the logo for the Mighty Ducks on the pucks. And you have hockey sticks, the Mighty Ducks on them. And look at all the people watching. All the spectators at the hockey game. I wonder if a fight's gonna break out.
I wonder if a hockey game's gonna break out. Marking the outside entrance are these nets, which you can see are rather large. On the other side, pressure washing one of them right now. Disney and the details. Ever wonder what it's like to be inside a hockey goal? Well, now you know.
Our last section is the Love Bug area. And as you can see, it's themed after the Love Bug movie from 1969, in which Herbie is a main character. And so you're gonna see a lot of mechanic stuff here and Winter Circle and all that kind of stuff, and of course Herbie himself. So let's take a look.
Every section here has two buildings. I'm not sure if we've mentioned that already, but the two buildings here have the Winter Circle right in the center. Of course, that's where you find the Herbie car. But then there are Herbie cars, which mark the entrance.
Big Herbie cars.
Big Herbie cars that mark the entrance of each building.
And they have hearts all over for love.
We also have lots of tools that you might find in a mechanic's tool chest for working on cars. In this section, we've got a pretty interesting stairwell marker.
You see this car? This car was actually used in the Magic Kingdom parades from 1978 to 1990. It's in pretty good shape.
You think it still runs?
If it's pulled.
I'm not sure it ran in 1978.
The only food option here at the resort is at the World Premiere Food Court, but there's so much available that you won't go hungry. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're open from 6:30 in the morning till 11 at night. Let's go take a look at what's available.
As we wander into the food court, the wall is lined with movie posters. There's one from the Haunted Mansion. Now we'll come in here and see what they have to offer. So the first thing is, and these might actually be theater names at the top. So we'll refer to them by their names. At the Majestic, we have Italian food, so things like pasta and meatballs and meatball sub, one of my personal favorites, and of course pizza. And then over here at Lyric, we've got barbecue beef. Well, this is where you create your own entree. So you pick a protein and then you pick a couple sides, and they have a number of different options. You could also get chicken stir fry and an Impossible meatloaf. Wandering over here, their grab and go section is called the Grand, or Grand. And this looks very inviting. They've got a lot of stuff here like treats, chips, and a bunch of bakery products, cereal, beer and wine, water, juice, soft drinks. And then of course your normal things like salads, and there's some more desserts in there. So this is called Grand. At Roxy we've got what I'd call American fare, so cheeseburgers, grilled chicken sandwich, hot dog, chicken strips. Basically your normal American fare. And then at Rialto, this is where you get espresso or cappuccino, ice cream, and it looks like they also have some baked goods here as well. Looks really good. Also, the ceiling has these movie theater type lights on it. Kind of feels like you're maybe in the lobby of a movie theater. So lots of different offerings in this food court. Plenty of variety. You do have a beverage station here where you can refill those resort mugs or drink cups. Your drink cups are good for 4 refills in an hour. So you've got soft drinks, coffee, and tea. Another really neat feature in here are these street lights. Kind of make you feel like you're walking down a city sidewalk with the movie theater on the right-hand side and the seating on the left. The silver screen bar that faces and services the pool also has an opening here inside the food court as well. And plenty of seating in here. Lots of posters on the wall. This is the 3rd value resort we've stayed in this year. We've been trying a variety of food, and tonight it is Italian. So we got meatballs with penne pasta, chicken parm with penne pasta, and this delicious looking cupcake. So here we go. All right, so what did you think of that meal? Okay, well, I like Italian food. I thought the food was pretty good. It did not blow me away, but it was pretty good. It was not, so some of you might think this is a low standard. It was not Olive Garden, but it was pretty decent food. The cupcake, however, that was a miss. We'll just say that.
I can't even tell you, do I look like I'm a picky eater? No. That was
a miss.
It just didn't even taste right.
Yeah.
Maybe something's wrong with it. Like, I don't know, maybe somebody made a mistake when they were making it.
High praise from you, huh?
I'm sorry, Disney. I like a lot of things you do, and I like the value resorts. I like the modern. I like all the resort food in general. But tonight was not doing it for me.
So overall, the food in the value resorts is pretty good. I thought the pasta was decent. Like I said, it didn't blow me away. The cupcake was a solid miss.
Yeah, don't buy it.
Yeah, don't get that. But overall, the food is decent here.
It was cute though.
It was very cute.
Looked like popcorn.
Yeah, I give it an A for presentation, and the grading rapidly goes downhill from there.
You need to do your laundry while here? They got you covered. There's a laundry facility behind me, and they have plenty washers and dryers, and even a machine for soap and fabric softener. You use your phone to pay for the wash, dry, and fabric softener if you did not bring that with you. This laundry facility is located outside of the Fantasia pool, right next to the 2 restrooms that are by the kiddie pool as well.
So we have some friends here who are visiting from
Panama.
All right, and how long are y'all here?
Like 11 days.
11 days.
Yeah.
Is it your first time coming to Walt Disney World?
No.
No. All right. Are y'all having a good time?
Yes.
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Every resort has recreation activities available, and they post it on a board, something like this. And you'll see that you can do things that are free, like they have a wellness scavenger hunt, or you can do things that you pay for, like they have paint your own cell, animation cell, but you have to pay for that, but they only do it 1 day a week. Some things they do several times a week, and some things they only do 1 day a week. But one thing that they do at this resort every night is have movie under the stars.
This is the real spot, which is where you can come and watch the movie at night. They have a lot of seating inside and tables and chairs, ceiling fans. This is also screened, so keeps the bugs out at night. Looks like a very comfortable spot. When you stand back a bit and look at this, it looks like a actual movie reel. If you do s'mores at night, you are in good company at this resort. You got these guys right by you.
I know I listened to her fine instructions, but did she say you could do more than one on a... One or two?
Two. You can't do three. Can you set me up with a dual stick?
There you go, right there.
All right. So for the first time ever in all of our resort stays, we are going to roast
First time
marshmallows.
ever. I hate marshmallows, but I like roasted marshmallows.
They have rings set up around this fire pit, and you have to stand in or behind the rings. So I'm doing a rotisserie marshmallow. That was our first time actually roasting marshmallows at a resort. We've showed you guys that fire pit at a number of resorts, but we've never actually engaged in that activity, so it was a lot of fun. They do give you some free marshmallows. It doesn't cost anything, but you can also purchase a s'mores kit if you want to do that. But if you just want marshmallows, you come out here. They start at 5:30. They give you a stick, and you can roast away, and it's a lot of fun.
Behind me is the kiddie pool, and it's right next to the Fantasia pool. It's a pretty good area, and it has a little tiny depth pool, and it has water fountains coming up from the ground, so the kids can splash around in there, and there's plenty of area for adults to, sit back and watch their kids, or even sit in the pool with them.
Around this kids' pool area, there is some seating for parents. It is covered, so there are some umbrellas here. There are also some lounge chairs around too. As part of the recreational activities, they do have a playground here. This is basically right in back of Cinema Hall, so very close by to all of the main amenities. There's a walkway that goes into this main section. We've got a slide over here, lots of sand for soft landings, lots of things to climb on, and then we have a second climbing area. There's a super soft, spongy surface that you could walk on, and this helps provide a soft landing if you take a little bit of a fall. Also want to point out that there are some seating areas here so you can watch your kids play. We're in front of the Real Fun Arcade. Let's go have some real fun. In order to get started, you need to have a card, and we're going to purchase one right here at this machine. $5. New card, and it's going to come out right down here. There is our Real Fun Arcade card. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Now it's getting exciting. You beat me. There we go, right there. Two more. That was close. That was close. I'm gonna do this next.
That's for little kids.
That's probably the only thing I have a shot at winning on.
It's for little children.
So it was a lot of fun. We tried a few things out. There's lots of games in here.
Yeah, there was a little kid that came up and wanted to know if we were going to sit down and
Play one of those games.
yeah, and he said it's really hard. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that made me feel like maybe I should just walk away.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on to something else, but lots of fun in the Real Fun Arcade. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and please consider subscribing to our channel. Also grab your phone, find all of your contacts, and please tell them to like Our Magic Adventures.
Honey,
What?
honey.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea, but you can't tell them that.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we would like it if you would like this video, and if you enjoy us subscribing to our channel, we'd really appreciate it.
And now back to the video.
The gift shop here is called Donald's Double Feature, and it has a lot of the usual stuff that you see in all the other gift shops. One thing we like to show you is resort-specific merch, so let's look at this real quick. Here you have a cup, a bottle, $27. Ornament, $25. You have a pin. You have a magnet, $8. And right now all I see are the small sizes of these shirts, and they're $27, and they're for children. I think what happens is when they bring in a new item, like they have a new series right now called Play in the Park, then they have to reduce down the resort merch a little bit and make room for the new stuff, like the 2024 and Play in the Park. Now let's go take a look at just a few more things in this gift shop. I like the way they have it themed in here. This cash wrap area, it says concessions. Well, that's for the older Disney fans. Back here they have snacks, they have drinks, some grab and go. They have things that you might need for breakfast or for some snacks, candy, nuts, chips, things like that. Here's a refrigerated area where you can get everything from water and milk and even Lunchables all the way to some adult beverages. And it's really nicely themed the way they have this stainless steel. It kind of looks Art Deco, like it's from a movie theater concession area. There's Donald up there. Always in trouble or causing trouble, right?
The troublemaker.
They also have things here that you might need, like maybe some cough drops or Blistex, or maybe even some moleskin for your feet. From walking so much in the parks, they have all this here available in the sundries area. Maybe you want to bring some things home, so there's some good items that you can choose from, some housewares and cups and mugs and...
Great last minute gifts.
Yeah, look at that cutting board.
Yeah?
Charcuterie. Ooh. So Disney has a lot of things that they can sell you, but they're also practical because you are in Florida and you might need a hat. It gets hot here. You're gonna get sunburned. Also, if you look over here, they have socks and Crocs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, here's some sandals. There are times where your shoes are gonna get wet and you need another pair of shoes, or maybe something busted on your shoe. Well, this is a good alternative right here.
Do you mean to say socks and Crocs? Because that rhymes.
Yes. In this cash wrap area, it says box office. Again, very cutely themed. So that's a quick look at the gift shop, Donald's Double Feature here at the resort. The only Disney transportation available here is by bus. So this is the bus stop area, and you can see that they have bus stops for each park and water park, and also Disney Springs. So there's also a marquee that shows you what time the next bus is coming in, and then they have different areas where you stand for your bus. And then when you come back, this is where you get dropped off. In this resort, there's only one area to pick up the bus, and that's in front of Cinema Hall. There are no stations along the way around this resort. There are two pools at the resort, and this is the main one, and it's located in the Fantasia section. It's the Fantasia pool, and it's right outside Cinema Hall. This is the largest pool on the property. It's a nice size, but it's not huge. But there are plenty of areas where you can sit and lounge. They have tables with umbrellas, and they have a lot of recreational items that you can partake in while you're in the pool area. The pools do have towels available. They're lifeguarded. They have life vests for the kids, and they have lift chairs for accessibility. The main feature at this pool is Mickey, the sorcerer, who's in Fantasia, and the fountains are putting out water as he's commanding them to. The pool's also open from 10 in the morning till 10 at night.
In back of Cinema Hall, there's the Silver Screen Spirits Pool Bar. So here's where you can get an adult or probably a child beverage if you like. You don't even have to go inside.
Right next to the pool you have restrooms, and the restrooms also have lockers in them and showers. So if you need to change or you want to wash up after swimming or before, you can do that here.
It just finished raining here, and during our stay, the forecast was promising to be pretty rainy, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Rows of lounge chairs here with a handful of umbrellas. If it's July, you better come early if you want to get one of those. So while you're in this pool, you're going to have these guys watching over you. Of course, you don't have to worry about getting wet because you're already in the pool. It might be a very hot day, and so you don't mind getting water splashed on you.
The second pool is called the Duck Pond Pool, and it is located in the Mighty Ducks section. It's not a very big pool, but it's a nice, quiet pool. It's, away from the main area if you just want to come out here and get cool, splash around, maybe swim a little bit. And it has plenty of chairs, life vests, it's lifeguarded. Even has a lift chair if you need that to get in and out.
A bird's eye view of the Duck Pond Pool. We've got Goofy at one end as the goalkeeper, a scoreboard that's just outside the edge of the pool, and then we've got a hockey goal at the other end. This pool is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Looks like you even have the markings for a hockey ring in the pool. Next to the pool is this building that looks like a locker room. There are men's and women's restrooms here and a second guest laundry. The men's and women's restrooms are equipped with showers and lockers as well if you need that. Don't have a ton of shade around here, but you do have some tables and chairs with umbrellas. On a hot summer day, you might want to get here early to get one of those. Of course, lots of lounge chairs too.
We are staying in the Love Bug section of the resort, and we're in Building 7. We're on the second floor, and our room is 7830. So let's go in and take a look. This is a standard room, and it has 2 queen beds in it. You can get kings, but that's all you're going to get is 1 king in the room. This room will sleep 4 people, or if you need a pack and play crib for a small child, you can get 5 people in, as long as that 5th person is small. This room is not adjoining, but you can get in an adjoining room. Let's take a look over here. The first thing I want to show you is they have a thermostat in the room, so you can control the temperature in the room. And next to it is a coffee station or a beverage station. Here they have a Cuisinart pod coffee maker, and they have supplied Joffrey coffee in pods. So you just simply open your pod, put it in the slot, and you can make 1 or 2 cups of coffee. You also have an ice bucket. This is a beverage cooler. It is not a refrigerator. It does keep things cool, but it's not to what the temperature you would use for a refrigerator. It goes down to 41 degrees But you can store beverages in here, and the shelves are adjustable, so if you need to put taller items in here. Over here you see they have a receptacle for trash and recycling. They would like for you to recycle if you can for bottles and cans. And then over here is your dresser. It's a nice counter on top, plenty big enough to put things on top. And this dresser has outlets and USB ports. And they have 4 of them. So 2 on this side and 2 of each on that side. And then you have your giant TV. And they have a remote, of course. Right here we have drawers in the dresser. And they're all the same size. So you can see here, plenty deep enough to unload your suitcase. And on the other side they have doors, and inside of there are shelves. And here they stored pillows, but you can take those out and put whatever you need in there. We have a safe that you would put your own combination into. And then we have our Bible. On the wall over there you see we have pegs, and on there you can hang umbrellas or shopping bags, whatever you need to get out of the way. And here's your queen size bed. Above it you'll see very cute Minnie, Mickey, and Donald, and lights. And those are controlled on each side of the bed. So you have switches. This side also controls the light in the main area. You also have 2 outlets and 2 USB ports above your nightstands. And then in your nightstands you have cubby holes, so you can store things in there that you would need. There's also another nightstand on this side, and it has an outlet, and it has a, I'm not going to say it because it's going to go off, but you can ask it questions about weather and park hours and all kinds of things. And it also has her on there as well, the A word. Right here is a table with 2 nice chairs. And that's great to have because, you know, you don't want to always sit on the bed. And so here's your table area. You can work here, you can eat here, you can play games. It's a nice space in the room. One thing I want to point out about the beds in these rooms is that they're now elevating them and they're putting them on platforms. And what's nice about that is that you can store items underneath your bed. Let's go take a look in the bathroom. You have a sliding door here. Just walk into here and we'll see that we have an area here to hang clothing. Plenty tall enough that you could also store things on the bottom, perhaps your suitcases, shoes. And then above it as well is a shelf where you could store items and get them out of the way. On this side is an ironing board, so if you like to iron your clothes when you're on vacation. On this side of the sink you're going to see shelving, and they have provided an iron and hair dryer for you, and paper products, and then a nice counter to store whatever you have brought, toiletries, and plenty cubbies and shelving to put things away so they're not all over the counter. And then here you see they have a magnifying mirror, which is great for makeup, contacts, putting on your contacts, or maybe you want to use it as a night light at night. Here we have a full-length mirror in the door, which is nice so you can check out your outfit. And let's go into the bathroom area. Toilet, which you need. And then on the wall, plenty of space to hang towels. I like these doors on the shower. They glide so nicely, smoothly. And in here you're going to see a nice size bathtub and shower, nice shower head, They also have a clothesline there so you can hang your clothes. Maybe you have a wet bathing suit or you got caught in the rain, which is very probable in Florida. And on this side, they have dispensers where they're going to dispense shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And Disney now has the formula for the H2O products, so you're going to start seeing these that they're just going to say Disney on them. But if you choose to bring your own products, there's a shelf in the wall where you can put those in your shower and they're out of the way. And now you have some more towel space here, which is great to have to hang things so they're not all over the room. Now I know I mentioned that this was a dining space, but it's something else. It's your other queen bed. Now remember, this room has 2 queen beds in it. But you know, it doesn't look like a bed right now. That's because it's a Murphy bed. And we're going to show you how easy it is to pull this Murphy bed down. I just moved the chairs and now I'm pulling it down. And look who it is, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, taking a little nap, dreaming about the 3 all-star resorts. The sports resort, the movies resort, and the music resort. So here you are, next morning, you're ready to hit the park. You gotta pull the bed up to get out of the way because you gotta eat on the table. So look how easy it is to put this bed back up. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this room tour.
So that finishes up our day here at the All-Star Movies Resort.
It's really a nice resort. It's a value resort, but there's a lot of value to it. They have a lot of amenities. The food's good. The recreation's fabulous. The theming's wonderful. Kids will love it here. I think it's a great resort.
I do too. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please consider subscribing to our channel, and please join us on our next magic adventure.
Bye.
Bye.